Hi there folks, welcome back. Here we are, following right on from that last clip which I just did on that storage jar. What we're going to do now is make a lid for it. Okay, so I've got here on my digital balance, I've got here 7 ounces, okay, of kneaded clay. So we're going to do that. So let me bring the camera in so we can focus our attention right here on the wheel, and I can show you how I make one of these lids. So there we go. Need to focus down there. For this I'm going to actually drop the camera down a touch, so we're getting a little bit of a sideways angle on it. Okay, I think that's a good position. So right, so there's our lump of clay, 7 ounces. Now I have previously measured the opening in the top of the storage jar. Okay, so I'm keeping that measurement here on the calipers handy. So just put the calipers here to one side. Sky is darkening and I think we may get rain imminently. So lump of clay, going to flatten him down, center him, cone and center. Okay, now this is a kind of lid where the lid and the knob is all thrown all at once. So you basically are going to be looking for something like that shape. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to depress down here with my finger, which is splitting the clay. Alright, you can see that. Okay, so I've already, as you see there, created now a knob, haven't I? Alright, now with the side bit here, I'm going to pull it up. Narrow it slightly underneath in the foot area there. Bring it up and turn it over, you see. Take my calipers. Nearly there. Now you want to pay attention here to some practical considerations relating to functionality, and that is you want to be able to get your fingers in here, so you want space here for your fingers. Okay, so that distance between the knob and there is very important. The other thing is you want to get the shape of the knob so it's not going to be a knob that just slips out of your fingers and you end up dropping the thing. So you need to undercut it slightly underneath, and what I mean by that is that the top part of the knob here is slightly wider there than it is down underneath, and that's going to give you then a purchase point for your fingers. It's going to feel more comfortable to pick up, and it's going to give you a sensation of confidence that you're not going to drop the lid. So I'm looking over in my mirror as I'm talking to you, as I'm doing this, and I don't want the edge of the lid here to be too pointy, because that's just going to lead to a lid that gets chipped. If I put the calipers here so you can see that we are almost there, aren't we? Let's measure again. I think we're there, aren't we? Okay, we've got it out to the diameter that we need. Okay, good. Going to take my throwing stick and just go in underneath here. Put a bit of an undercut bevel there. Okay, points to, let's just recap here what we're doing. So this is a lid, it's 7 ounces, it's made out of wedged clay. Points to bear in mind and remember, get your distances here so you've got adequate finger maneuver for finger pickup, for thumb, get your hands in there. Don't have the lid here, the knob too high above this here. Okay, it's a fairly neat recessed type knob. Make the knob, or cross section of the knob, wider at the top than further down, which will enable you to pick it up confidently. We just put a bevel in underneath there, as you've seen me do. That's just to make it easier for thumbing off. This lid is just simply thumbed off afterwards. All we need to do now is just take the chamois leather, just put him over that edge. Always a good idea to chamois your rims. Gives a nice rounded, smooth look to them. Alright, and that's it. All we have to do now is take the wire and cut him off, so we'll do that. I'm going to pick him up now and I'm going to show him to you so you get... But first of all though, I think I better pull back the camera, otherwise the zoom will be... Let's wind him back up again. Alright, let's pick him up. Okay, so having cut him off the wheel, you just take your fingers underneath and lift one side like that, you see, and then hold him like that. Okay, can you see that? You can see the sideways profile there of the lid. Okay, so we're going to put that lid down over here next to that storage jar. La, la, la. And that's it. Good. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. There we are. You've seen us making a storage jar. Storage jars are people always want storage jars, don't they? It's nice to have some decent pottery storage jars in your kitchen with a nice fitting lid, something that's you're going to feel good about, you know, when you're doing your cooking. You're going to go for that jar, you're going to pick it up, you're going to take off the top, and you're going to scoop out whatever you need, and it's going to look also nice on your countertop. I mean, you could of course, and it's very often done, that with storage jars they will put like a name on the outside of the storage jar, so you could put rice beans, lentils, sugar, salt, etc. That one could put a little, make a stamp out of clay and put in reverse, write it in reverse, say rice for example, and then make a stamp and bisque fire the stamp, and then when the pots are at the leather hard stage, you just take a soft pad of clay and just put it on the outside of the pot, and then you take your stamp and you just go like that, you see, and it gives a nice clear printed rice or sugar. Can be quite satisfying, that. I like an impressed name like that. I think it looks good. So the letters themselves are raised up, you know. Anyway, sounds like we've got a motor vehicle approaching. Hey, take care, see you soon, and keep practicing. Bye bye.